Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Derek Branch here of Strike7Sports.com. In today's video, man, I just want to talk about the current news that came out about podcaster, radio show host Pat McAfee about ESPN no longer allowing guests to appear on the show ever again, and he is not welcomed at he's not allowed to make any more appearances on ESPN shows, vice versa. So I want to talk about that, and I want to make a comparison between Pat McAfee and Joe Budden of the Joe Budden TV, his own show. And I'm just trying to make a comparison of McAfee possibly becoming the Joe Budden of weekly sports talk. And I'm gonna when I make the comparison, you'll be like, yeah, you gotta make sense. But anyways, man, I'm just get down to the article. ESPN we're from awful announcing. On Friday, Pat McAfee was doing his regular broadcast of the Pat McAfee Show on Sirius XM's Mad Dog Sports Radio when he mentioned that ESPN had a new mandate that did not allow ESPN employees to appear on programs with competing media companies. He shared with AJ Hawk, who was co-hosting at the time, they received a text that called that some of his go-to guests won't be allowed to join them moving forward. So I'm gonna just play the audio of that conversation that McAfee had with AJ Hawk.
Hey, just know this: there was no ESPN people on the show today, AJ.
No way. Why is that?
New mandate.
Mm-hmm.
New mandate that all out on the show.
Memo around the office.
They're not allowed on the show. They're not allowed on the show.
Does Ariel count in that?
I don't know.
They don't really care about UFC.
I don't know. That's an interesting thing. But yeah, we had some good times with some of those.
We did. Wait, were they sent to you?
Teammates, friends, people that I've known for years. Not allowed anymore. Don't come.
Can't do it. How'd you find out?
I got a text and then a follow-up call from somebody in some other field to allow me the information or whatever.
Man, so R.I.P. to Orslowski on the show.
Well, that is quite a bummer. I want to let you know that I am not happy about that at all, but he'll go on to do great things over there, and we'll continue to probably, just charge along.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
It was a good era, you know what I mean? Every once in a while.
Wait, what happened though? What did it? Did an employee say something wrong?
No.
I mean, I can tell you.
Oh, no.
Rex? Not Rex.
Jeez. Back room's missing it.
Yeah.
Could have had the Grim Reaper come on. Could have been Massacre Week. Could have been the end of the Rex Ryan era on the show. Is over. Nope. We've come too far. But yeah, Rex is out, I guess. What about Greenberg?
I know.
Greedy? I assume that means you're not going on.
Well, now, do I have to? I guess I would, because I spent $1 million traveling around the country working for that company, so I guess I would have to. I guess I would have to just kind of maybe not ever go on their thing again, too.
Lack of respect.
Time to take the
Is that what I got to do, AJ? Is that, because
Jet.
Wait,
No,
shit.
Joe, no.
Shit.
No.
Who are we going to talk
Oh,
baseball?
no, you missed it again. Could have done it again.
Sean
Could have
Casey.
done it again right there.
Still got him.
I don't want to throw you off.
Feel Good Friday.
Yeah.
Feel Good Friday. Anyways,
Oh, the Jet.
AJ, it was a tough morning with Jet passing. Dude!
Man.
Fuck.
Miss you.
No, I need to know what happened. Thank you, Jet Pine.
You know what happened, dude. This is what happens.
But no, like ESPN, they at least in the past, like their employees didn't do a whole lot outside of the ESPN platform, whether it be one of their radio shows or whatever. So they've been doing more. I just wonder, is it just your show, or do they not want ESPN people on any
I do
other network?
believe this particular show was single. I do believe. But it's all right. It was a good run. Join us now. How's that?
Can't imagine why.
Hey, a lot of people are reacting to the ESPN news. I feel like this is just business. Like, I think we had a chance to be at Barstool when a similar thing happened with Barstool and ESPN, where ESPN employees were no longer allowed to do any Barstool shows. And so this had happened before. I assumed it would happen. Now, granted, I think we do I don't know, man. I feel like I did a lot for ESPN there for a hilarious amount of cash that they thought was okay to pay me for what I was doing for them. So, like, I feel like we had a great relationship. I like a lot of people over there. I feel like we potentially, I'm not sure Dane Orlovsky is viewed in the same manner he was before he started coming on this show or anything like that. But we kind of expected this to happen, understand it's business or whatever, and we'll just keep it chugging along. And I'll text them, though, ESPN. I will text my friends.
Gotcha.
Know that that's going to happen.
I just want to know, like, what would happen if you FaceTimed one of them during the show and it just happened to be on the show, like you do with Ariel on your phone.
Let's test it out. Here we go.
You think he got the memo?
Well, that's what we don't know.
Dan just put out a nice gift and he says he misses you already.
Dan knows. Dan knows, Steele. Hey, listen, Dane Orlovsky knows.
He gets it.
You're not allowed to be on here.
Oh,
you're not allowed to be on here. Why'd you answer?
Oh, are we on air?
Yes! I set you up. That's on me. I apologize. So you did answer. So we kind of,
And then immediately stopped talking when he found out that he was on the air.
so that's officially the last ESPN appearance right there. There we go. That was a good one.
Thank you, Giovanni.
Thank you, Ariel.
We set him up for massive failure there, and I like him, but hey, charges again, baby. It's business, baby.
Gotcha.
He just texted me 2 times. He's probably not thrilled with what just happened there.
What are you doing?
You just got me fired.
He said, not cool. Come on, why are you doing that? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't think you would answer.
All right, let's do Dane now, too. Do it.
Let's go to James and Tag. That was.
All right, so there you have it. Pat McAfee no longer allowed at ESPN for, I'm assuming, not being ESPN no longer allowing their contributors as their full-time staff to be on competing website. Well, competing competitor platforms. So I guess they, I've been hearing around social media and various other personalities that they view Pat McAfee as a threat, probably a serious threat. And I wonder, are the other outlets feeling this as well, because they cannot do their talents, their on-air talents cannot, say the things that Pat McAfee says. He doesn't say it's not a lot of racial things or anything like that, but as far as like the cussing and these other things, taking shots and all that, they don't really, ESPN, they ran by this thing, so they pretty much certain things they got a muzzle on. They got a muzzle on their people for. But Pat McAfee, this guy, he's independent. Was a punter for the Indianapolis Colts, won the Super Bowl, I believe, that year in 06. This dude retires from football and goes right into broadcasting and gets on with Barstool Sports. And from Barstool Sports, he starts his own business, Pat McAfee Enterprises, signs with the Zone, gets his show put on the Zone. Then from there, he gets another big deal. His podcast gets another contract with gets sponsored by I think it's FanDuel, right? Not a big contract, and he's just been killing it, with these big numbers. He got I believe he has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So that's the beauty of YouTube, for no matter who you are, is that it's a free traffic source. You don't have to pay any money to actually get your videos out there, get your podcasts out there. You just upload it and go. So he's taking full advantage of that and just making a lot of money. And I'm making a comparison to him to Joe Budden, because Joe Budden's system is almost set up the same way. I think Joe Budden is the more, I prefer Joe Budden's model, the more sustainable one. But it's the same thing, Budden has his guests. He talk about the topics in hip hop, movies, culture, lifestyle. Sometimes he's even talking about sports. And he has guests on there. He has a lot of pool, just like McAfee. Cuss a lot, do things like that. He has his other talent on the show that they have their own podcast as part of his network. So that's just a positive right there. But it just shows you how you're seeing more and more personalities from these networks are going independent, man. You even seeing more athletes are coming online now. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Reginald Woodson of the Pay Me No Mind Sports Entertainment Podcast. Me and him talk about this all the time offline about how, these guys, these athletes, former players or media personalities are just, leaving the networks and starting their own platforms. They already got the names, they already got the followings, they just go independent. Somebody put some money behind them, some support behind, get sponsors, and bango, there it is. And Pat McAfee might be that guy for sports talk, the Joe Budden of sports talk. I think this should be a move that Shannon Sharp should make if he does it. If he decides not to come back to Fox Sports, because I believe his contract is due up in June. So if it'll be interesting to see if he decides to go that independent route as well. I think he has his own like that Club Shay Shay podcast. As I think it was backed by Fox though, but it's not really his. But he could do something like similar to what Pat McAfee is doing. But I don't actually listen to his show per se, Pat McAfee's show per se. I've seen clips of it, bits of it. It's a little funny. You got AJ Hawk. That's his partner on the show. He got his wingman. Budden has like 3 people, I believe. Yeah, 3 guys on the show. 2 guys with him and another guy that's working the controls. So yeah, man. You got AJ Hawk. There's other guys working the controls, and then McAfee brings in big name guests. Aaron Rodgers comes on through the season. I believe it's on Tuesday, I believe I'm not mistaken, to do their segments. So he has his a foothold in the game right now, and putting the podcast game right now for sports talk. And I just think that he can. There's a line. There's things that he can say. He can put out the type of content that guys such as Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman, those guys or the ESPN, they can't do right now. They just can't. They're for what they are, but they're still good at what they do. But it just shows you what you can do when you're independent, man. And that just, if you going that route, you're in this industry. It just motivation. You know what I'm saying? That it can happen. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have the bigger name per se to do this, but it can happen. But we started it first, though. The YouTubers started it first. And now the networks and bigger personalities are seeing the power of YouTube and podcasting and what it can do. So they're following suit of what the independents are doing. The innovators. We're the innovators, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, I don't think those personalities are gonna from ESPN are really gonna affect, showing up on appearing on Pat McAfee's show will affect him. I think there's a whole lot of talents that could come on the show, unless they feel threatened by him as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's the case, man. That's an issue for them. You know what I'm saying? Pat Mc, I mean, his stock is rising. Yes, he put out some good numbers on these podcasts and these YouTube videos that he has. But anyways, man, that's all I have. That's all I have for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to your channel. Do you think that Pat McAfee has that Joe Budden like aura about him of becoming that voice for sports talk with the non-traditional way? Do you think other outlets feel threatened by him and his show, the rise of his podcast? Let me know how you feel in the comment section below, and also check out Strike7sports.com for latest content in the world of sports. Have a blessed day. Be safe. Peace.